welcome back to F1 Podcast. Well, as promised, we're going to talk a little bit about F1 news, and it's really driver news, isn't it, Max? There's been a little bit this week. And before Hungary, we're filming this now, and Piquet is tenuous at best, Max.
He's very tenuous.
He was tenuous last race, of course, and there was rumours that Nelson Senior had negotiated or argued with Flavio, saying that his son didn't have equal equipment. So
he's had a bit of argy-bargy, Pep.
So he's given one more race, Max. What do you think? Is this it for Nelson Piquet Jr.?
Well, he's now been given the same kit as Fernando Alonso, and Fernando qualified first, admittedly on light fuel, and Piquet qualified 15th. Not looking too good for the young chap. And Roman Grosjean is waiting in the wings from what I understand, mate. But I tell you what, if you piss Flavio Briatore off, Tiger, you're not doing yourself any favours. So I could very clearly see that Nelsinho is going to be gone. But it remains to be seen. There's conflicting reports in the media that he is gone, and that Roman's coming in, and there's also reports that, well, that's bullshit. So
yeah, I think this is one of those rumours, as I was saying last week when we filmed, that is gaining momentum, and it's pretty clear that, for me anyway, that I think Nelson is gone, and I'm just waiting now for the official confirmation. I think he's been battling with Flavio for a while now, and Flavio's not happy. And as you know, when Flavio's not happy, mate, you haven't got very long in the seat.
Well, he's a results man, and we've been on record as saying in the past, mate, that we're fairly surprised that Nelsinho's lasted as long as he has. But it seems to have come to, from what we've read, it seems to have come to a head. And there's a distinct possibility that this very well may be his last race.
His last Grand Prix, yeah. Okay, another news, Mark Webber's signed up for another year at Red Bull. Personally, I was expecting to hear a 2-year contract, Max, but what I'm reading is that it's a 1-year extension or a 1-year deal for 2010. So good for Mark. I mean, he's been with Red Bull for a few years now, and I think that it's good for him to continue with them. And I think it was Christian Horner saying that he's got 2 of the best drivers on the grid, and I agree. So, good stuff for Mark.
Yeah, it is awesome. It is good stuff, but, maybe being an Australian, being a little bit of having a little bit of parochialism seep in here or there. I'd like it to have been a bit of a longer deal, but, at least Mark can concentrate on the rest of this year, knowing full well that he's got another drive next year, but I think that's a big confidence boost for Mark and for the team.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there's been lots of other rumours this week. There's rumours that Heidfeld's going to jump from BMW, that Nico Rosberg's going to go to McLaren. So there's a little bit going on, and also, Max, rumours about what's happening with the new teams, in particular USF1.
My favourite rumour of the moment, I must add.
Yeah, when I read that, Max, and they were talking about Jacques Villeneuve, they were talking about Alex Wurz. And I thought that they'd put a spring in your step, Max.
Put a smile on my dial. I think they'd be a better place to go with Wurz, though, if they were going to pick an experienced driver. Jacques, I'm biased. I was always a Jacques Villeneuve fan.
And you want to see him back?
Oh, I'd love to. But he'd piss and moan about being in a team that's not quick enough and all that. And that's just what Jacques does.
And Pete Winsor was pretty much saying that as well, wasn't he? That his expectations
he might not
were different.
meet his expectations, which is a nice way of saying Jack's a pisser and a moaner. And look, fair enough. Look, Wurz, I never really rated Alexander, quite frankly. The affable Austrian who constantly does that, which is fine. But he's not 21 anymore. But look, he might be able to add something to a young, potentially US driver at USF1.
He's got some experience, but I agree, Max. He's not, he wouldn't be my first choice.
He does have experience, but I've received some comments from some of you guys of late saying that we've been dissing Juan Pablo Montoya and all this sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, well, I think we simply have to come to the conclusion, as I did long ago, and as did Pep, that USF1 is not going to hire 2 young American drivers in their team. Right?
They need to go a bit further afield than that.
They're going to have one experienced Formula 1 driver, irrespective of their nationality. It's got nothing to do with them being, putting 2 young American drivers in. They'll have one experienced driver, And they're looking at putting a young American driver in, okay, to learn off the experienced F1 driver.
Especially with testing bans and things like that, you know, it makes sense to get someone who's done this before.
Well, I'd like to think that with the Concord agreement that's about to be signed, I mean, there's rumours that there will be 15 testing days next year, and they'll also have new driver days as well, a couple of days for new drivers, which I think is great. But I think we should all sort of keep our powder dry about US F1 hiring 2 rookie American drivers, or even a previous American F1 driver like your Scott Speeds or whatever the case may be. Scott Speed's not coming back, in my opinion. It would be an experienced F1 driver, irrespective of their nationality, and a young American driver. Yeah. Well, a rookie in the sense, not necessarily, I'm wrong in saying that, but a rookie driver, which could be like an AJ Armendinger or a, whatever, who's got open wheel experience but has never raced F1 before.
But either way, Montoya's not interested, and I don't think the grid's interested in Juan Pablo either. So, he had some talent, he had his chance, but he's now turning left, and that's what he's doing next. So,
that was nasty.
See you later.
I love it.
Alright guys, well let us know what you think, and this driver market's certainly going to heat up heaps more in the next few weeks as the people move around, Max, and announcements are made. I can't wait.
Absolutely, but especially to American fans of Formula One, I'd be very curious to hear what you think would be the ultimate setup for US F1. Would you have a European racer that has experience, or a North American racer like Jacques Villeneuve, for example? Would you like Wirtz or Villeneuve or name someone else to partner a North American driver? I'd be very curious to hear what you have to say. And please, guys, no Danica Patrick. She said she doesn't want to race.
Oh yeah, she's not interested, so don't say Danica.
That's fine.
She doesn't care.
Alright
guys, well, we'll see you for the next video, and actually next Saturday we're going to be at the slot shop again, so at about 10:30 on Saturday morning, Max.
We will indeed.
So any of you Sydney people who want to come slot car racing, come to the slot shop and we'll see you then.
The address is on the website. Enjoy Hungary, guys, and go Weber.
See you soon, guys.
See ya.
Bye.